Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We made it through a little turmoil, tough times. Season 2, baby. Hits and picks. We're here. How we doing, guys?
It's weird being here because I didn't think we were going to do it again. I mean, I'm trying to actually really remember where, like, when we stopped doing it, because I'm pretty sure we were still doing it up to like Christmas time. I feel like
we did. We got through.
Did we do bowl season?
We got some of bowl season.
We didn't do like the national championship.
No.
No, we didn't do like
which
the
is
main stuff.
insane.
Yeah, we didn't do any NFL playoffs, anything.
Guess who we decided to bring back for season 2 though?
Big Mouth.
The intern's back.
I'm back.
Still an intern.
Yeah, still an intern.
Yeah, but I've graduated. Last year I took orders from Brady and Jake, but I only take orders from Ty now.
You're like
Can
a.
he decide that?
What is it? You're like a graduate assistant now.
I've moved up.
Yeah.
Last year I was the ball boy.
You're
Now
like
I'm-
a
now I'm a
graduate
GA.
assistant. Yeah. You're moving up in the world.
You're still a water boy to me.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
you're-
Next year I'll take Brady's chair.
Whoa,
Wow.
dude. What
that
a
means
shot.
you got to reveal yourself.
Do you want to bet on like our records for that then?
Oh, the bet's starting already.
I kind of like it, truthfully. Worst, whoever comes in last should have to sit behind the computer,
I like that.
I don't hate that.
regardless who it is, even if it's you, man, Ty. Even if it's you.
Hey, I mean,
No, I agree.
You want to start it off hot?
Yeah, I mean we can do that right off the rip. Who was in charge last year of these? You? Was it you?
In charge of what?
The bets? Wasn't it you?
Yeah.
Get that.
Get your
out.
fucking notepad out, bitch.
For what? Like
That's what we're doing.
First bet. Worst record
Okay.
sits in Melvin's chair, and Melvin gets the table.
But that has to be an agreement, though, that you're not afraid to show your face, so there's no point of even doing it.
Unless you want to wear a dog mask all year.
that could be funny.
Okay. All right. Just as long as
Is
you're
the
out here.
dog mask here somewhere?
Yeah, it's back there.
it probably hasn't been touched since Melvin wore it.
Probably not.
It's got a slobber and boogers in it still. Ugh.
Actually,
Snot rockets.
I wanted to start it out and apologize to everyone for us not finishing.
It's not your fault.
It's a little bit of me. I'm not going to take all the blame. Okay, it's some me. I don't know who else to blame. I don't want to blame two people.
I mean,
I'll blame you a little bit.
I kind
too.
of just accepted it. I was like, well, I guess we're done.
So what? let's talk about it. What did we just gas out towards the end, or
I don't think we gassed out.
Scheduling her.
I just think there was a lot scheduling and it definitely gets harder during the holidays, I think.
could not agree more.
I think I wasn't gassed out whatsoever. I literally just think the holidays and with scheduling, it got tough. I do think it'll be easier this year, at least for me, to be more open with the schedule, like work-wise and stuff like that. So I don't know. Like I said, if we don't make it through this year, we are canceled.
Yeah, no. I obviously I was pissed off, and I always rip you guys, but I feel like it's no one person's fault.
No,
it
definitely not.
It 100% was the schedule. Dude, holidays are tough.
No, for sure.
And especially when bowl season starts, you want to get all the stuff going, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Listen, we can't apologize too much. I mean, everyone made a ton of money off me last year, so
Whatever.
no. I
were
mean,
on
I'm saying they made a ton of money fading me last year.
True.
So
True.
I mean,
You were
I
doing
can't be.
a little
I
better,
can't feel
though,
too bad.
towards the end, I feel like.
we were all still
No,
pretty
you
close.
were starting to climb. Did
I
you
was-
take over third?
I made a solid comeback because remember I was so far behind in games.
You got to start to make up games.
So then I had to make up games, and then that really helped me. But I'm not gonna lie. I mean, if anyone faded me for the first 10 weeks,
You were bad there for a while.
you profited pretty heavy.
Dude, I ended up, I do have it written down because I was still just doing them and then adding them to my record.
Mhm.
I think I finished 46% in the 5-5 and 45% overall.
So not very good.
Not very good.
What
Pretty bad.
is it, like 53 or 55%? Like
I
breaking
always
even?
heard
They
like
said
60.
60, yeah.
Yeah.
60?
Yeah.
646.
Because
6
all
for
the
6.
fucking juice, it makes it tough. Yeah, I always thought it was 55, and then I looked it up, and yeah, it's 60. Which is tough.
We got to do better.
To profit for a college football season, that's tough.
Yeah.
It
Because
is
you were
tough.
you were probably 55. Because I
Yeah,
think I
I
was
wasn't-
52, 53,
Yeah.
and you were ahead of me.
And
so-
one week could have changed that easily.
yeah, for sure. So Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if someone goes 60%,
It's pretty good.
that's unbelievable.
It is
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Did we
Yeah.
decide the winner bet?
We're gonna do the same thing, I think, as last year.
Okay.
I like that.
Yeah, I think that
It's
was
fair.
a good bet. Yeah, winner gets free dinner,
Free everything, right?
free everything. Second place is buying either dinner or drinks. Third place buys whatever second place doesn't pick.
Fourth leaves the.
Or no, four. We fucked that up.
Yeah, we screwed it.
Fourth is buying either dinner or the drinks. Third will buy the other.
And
Then
then
second leaves the tip.
tip. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Correct. I
And
like
I'm
that.
thinking, since we'll just announce this, if anyone's interested, we are looking for people to come on and do guest pickers. I think whoever would win that could come to dinner with us.
For on the house.
Yes, on the house.
Yeah, well, I think we will shockingly be able to fill that weekly slot more than we think.
I think we have
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
3 people right now.
Yeah.
3. So
Are we just going to do that just for their overall record? Or are they going to limit it to one?
No.
probably
one
one
person.
week.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
week.
you know how like College Game Day does it with their
Yeah.
guest pickers where they rank. That's what we'll probably do.
Or
I
if
imagine.
someone wants to come on another week, if a week's open, feel free. I
Yeah.
don't care.
I agree.
That could fuck them. It could help them. I mean, so
Yeah, I don't think you can ever. Gambling shows are different. I don't think you can ever have too many people on a gambling show.
no, I agree. I agree.
Like those are the one shows where like it's cool when there's 3 or 4 people and then there are the 2 or 3 producers.
yeah,
so
for sure.
I
Who
feel
like
it.
kind of speak in.
100%.
Yeah. So where we want to start at? We got all that off our chests. Well, I don't know where to start.
I mean,
boys. It's the start of college football. We're mainly going to focus on week 1. I'm going to at least add a couple games this weekend because there is like 8-10 games this weekend. I do have a lock already for week 0 as well.
Okay.
Are we doing?
I'm saving it now.
Are we doing a lock?
You don't
for the
have to
week?
give one. We're
Okay.
not focusing on week 0, but if you like some games, give them out. I think I'm giving out 2 games. One of them is a lock. I almost thought about making it my lock of the year.
Wow.
Week
Already?
0.
Week
Swear
0?
to God. I thought about making it my lock
Okay.
of the year.
Talk me into betting it.
I'm not doing it. We'll get to it.
Okay.
But yeah, there is a game I really, really, really like this Saturday. So
I'm
you guys
excited.
will find out here in a little bit.
Cool.
All right. So let's start with. Let's just go into futures. You just want to do futures
Yeah.
before we get into the games?
I mean, do you want to? I don't know. You want to give me a little preview of what's to come?
What do you mean?
Well, WVU, but either one
Yeah.
of you.
Or if you guys want to do that, give us a little preview. Let's not talk about
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
week 1 matchup yet.
Not yet.
But
I mean,
I'm talking for the season. I'm not talking week 1.
so for me, I haven't felt as excited and confident in a season since we got Will Greer the first time.
mhm.
I feel like there's going to be a different energy there because Neil Brown knows that this is his season. Like I feel like if there's a certain amount of games on that schedule that if he loses, I think regardless what else happens, he's gone. The Graham Harrell hire is huge. Get a guy that's played behind Rodgers. He was good at Texas Tech, good coaching experience. Now that he has the entire offense, I mean, and truthfully, I think really JT Daniels is going to be key. But my opinion of our sleeper player that I think's taken us to the next level that's not getting talked about enough is Mathis. I feel like at running back he's going to be an absolute monster. So I really think we can win 8 games this year. I truly do.
What year is he?
I think he's a sophomore.
Okay. Some article said redshirt freshman. I was like, I don't think that's
Who?
right.
Tony Mathis.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm not going to sit here and be like Big 12 champs, national champs, but I am going to sit here and say that if JT Daniels plays average or above average, we are going to be a lot better than people think we're going to be. I guess I'll just leave it
I
at
agree
that.
with that 100%.
There's 2 things that this whole season hinges upon. JT Daniels staying healthy. It's the biggest one. And then our offensive line. If they can,
Aren't they all back?
they're all back,
So I thought.
so they should be a lot better. Nestor didn't do as good as he
Did they
should have
stop?
last
Was their
year.
offensive line bad last year?
It wasn't.
Pretty bad.
It wasn't horrible, but it wasn't good.
Were they just young though? I guess
They've got a lot of. I'm not gonna lie. WVU's offensive line has 2 kids on it that were really, really highly recruited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wyatt Milam was. I'm pretty sure he was like top 50 in the nation, regardless of player.
Is he a Huntington kid?
He's from Huntington. I
Yeah.
think Spring Valley.
Spring Valley, yep.
Nestor
correct-
is
if I'm
Spring
correct.
Valley, right?
I can't remember.
I
I'm
don't
almost
know.
positive they went to the same thing. I'll look it up.
But yeah, no, I guess just to wrap up my whole spiel is I feel like there's a better chance that we are a lot better than people think than us being like right at that 5-win mark. I don't know. I feel like if JT Daniels comes in there and he even plays like average, like he did against Clemson in the beginning of last year, and they barely won.
Yeah.
Like I feel like if he can play like that all year, I feel like we'll be pretty good.
So you don't want Jared Diggy back then?
Oh God,
No,
he couldn't even win the job at Western Kentucky.
What is that situation? Do you know, Melvin? Like why he left? I'm guessing he didn't get the starting job or
Who,
something.
Daggy? The last thing that I read was he was in competition with another player,
Yeah.
and
from Western Florida.
yeah, and I don't know that it was necessarily. I think honestly, he probably went there thinking that he was just going to get the job,
Yeah.
and then I think it's so close to camp that he's probably or so close to week 1 that he hasn't won it outright. He probably read the tea leaves and just said, "I'm not staying here if I'm
Yeah.
not going to play." So
Where'd he go?
I don't think it's
He's just in the
decided.
portal right
no,
now.
I think he picked somewhere.
Already?
Anyway,
Yeah, I
Wyatt
think it was
Milam and
quick.
Nestor were both.
Didn't he
from
say he
Spring
wanted to
Valley.
go back to WVU?
I don't
Did he
know.
say that?
Dude, he'd be the worst quarterback on the roster.
Spring Valley though? What about that place?
Troy.
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 Okay, yeah, because Neil Brown was from there.
All right.
Wow.
Well, good luck, Daggy.
What a ride.
I mean, he tore up at Bowling Green. I had high hopes for him, and he didn't do shit.
I don't think he was as bad as everyone thought, though.
No.
No, their receivers dropped a lot of balls that they should have had, and there's other problems.
WVU fans are very hard on quarterbacks.
I agree.
They are very, very hard
Skylar
on
Howard
quarterbacks.
was the most winningest quarterback.
Oh,
or
and
one of
people
them.
them.
hated him.
Yeah.
He wasn't bad.
He
Didn't he
wasn't
win
bad.
like 10 games?
Yeah.
10-3.
Yeah.
No, I mean
Wow.
he had us. I remember he had us at 10-2 against Oklahoma at home
Mhm.
for a chance to like. That's when the college football playoff was still crazy. We had a shot to get in if we beat Oklahoma, and we lost that game. But like he had us all the way down to the end. He's been the best quarterback we've had. Like Brady said, winning like in wins in a long ass time.
Yeah.
Now he's playing in what, Japan or something like that?
Yeah, and he balls.
Stop him. Japan, baby.
So what about Pitt?
Obviously Pickett's gone. My heart was broken with Addison, which I've
Was
moved
ridiculous.
on from.
Talk about it. Let's hear the thoughts. 'Cause
Okay, here's my thoughts on it. I'm not going to get worked up over it. I already did that.
Yeah, you are.
It's past.
Get
So,
worked up. Get worked up.
Yeah, get worked
the
up. Get
thing I
animated.
hate, the transfer portal is good and bad, I think. My personal opinion. Where I think the whole Jordan Addison thing went wrong is when a kid is not in the transfer portal and there's teams talking to him, I don't know how that's fair.
I agree with that.
That's
I
tampering.
agree.
In my opinion. That's
How did they
tampering.
not like look into that?
I think they did, but I don't know if there's anything you can do about it.
I don't think there's enough rules on this yet.
there isn't.
Like,
No,
Yeah.
I also think there was just so much pressure to get it done.
It
that-
was literally
that they
like a
just-
couple days before the
yeah,
transfer portal
that they
closed.
just. I'm not talking that. I'm just talking
Oh.
about like NIL itself and the transfer portal. Like there was so much pressure to get this done that it just quickly turned into the Wild Wild West.
it is the
Yeah,
Wild
really
And
what
I mean,
it
you saw
is.
people like Addison. There were just kept being rumors around. There was even a rumor after he transferred that
He
he wasn't on the
happy.
team anymore because USC wasn't going to get him. Not USC, because that's the crazy thing.
He was pissed.
None of this is affiliated with the schools at all.
Yeah.
Don't they have like a fan set up like
but that's
NIL?
not even it. Like it could be a. Yeah, I mean, a lot of places do. Like Notre Dame has their own collective that people like the public can donate to. That, and I'll kind of explain that with for Notre Dame's purposes.
You
but
donating?
No. But other schools will use that and do it like in different ways. So I don't know. I think it just they quickly turned into there were no rules with it, and they just people just went ballistic with it. So I don't know.
That's pretty much all I'm gonna say with that. Is I just don't think that's right. Where you can go fishing for players that aren't in the portal. That's where that whole part pissed me off.
Which hurt worse, Pickett graduating or Addison leaving?
Pickett, because the
I would
receiver
agree.
we got from Akron is an absolute stud from what I've read, and then he's been dominating camp. So
Yeah, but I don't know. You couldn't stop Pickett from leaving though.
no, that's the
No,
thing. But
yeah.
if I had the choice, if Pickett could come back,
You take Pickett.
yeah, or
Yeah.
if Addison, if I had to pick this year between one of them,
You have to take Pickett.
yeah, no doubt about it. Yeah.
Charles Wood's about to lock that dude up, boy. Bet on it,
I
son.
ain't, I ain't starting yet.
Sheesh.
But whole defensive line's back. Their defensive line's absolutely unbelievable. Like Pitt's literally top 3 in sacks like every year. I'm a little worried about the corners. I think the defense is going to be really good again though. Whole offensive line back. Top 3 running backs are back.
15 starters or something like that are back.
Yeah, they got a bunch of guys back. Yeah. Obviously you lose Addison. The guy coming in, Kanata Mumfield's supposed to be really good. Their second receiver's back. Their All-American freshman tight end's back. So they got a lot back. I'm excited. Like usually I kind of split my excitement between the Cowboys and Pitt.
well, we know why you're not doing that now, but
I'm like very fully invested in Pitt football this year. And I don't like it whatsoever because I know at some point I'm going to get my hopes will be down and I'll
sooner than later.
yeah,
I
maybe
mean, the
we'll
first
see.
game of the year is make or break.
Oh, for sure.
Like if that goes bad, then like
Well, and then we play Tennessee
Season's
week 2.
toast.
So, I mean, it sucks. And Tennessee, from what I've heard, is supposed to be I heard their offense looks unbelievable. They're
Hendon
supposed to
Hooker.
be really good.
You want to talk about an NIL like deal that happened for Tennessee? Did you not see what they did? They got a 5-star quarterback coming in next year, Nico Lamalavea
oh
or something.
yeah,
Getting $8 million to go to Tennessee
That's fucking
insane.
in
crazy.
NIL. But the thing is it's so quickly turned to pay for play. Like it's not
They got to put a cap space on it.
Right.
Agreed.
Yeah.
And they have to make it to where if you take that NIL deal and you leave the school, you should have to pay a penalty of that money
It should be a contract, I think.
But
like 2 years,
yeah.
$5 million or something.
Agreed.
you
Like
should
that.
only
Yeah.
get paid in increments.
I can't wait
Yeah,
to see.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see how these players are going to get that money like taxed. Like you're
Like-
talking about so many kids that are like 18 years old that are just going to have to just.
They're going to be clueless.
Dude,
They're
they're
clueless.
I can't wait to watch all of these good ass college players roll up to their games in Ferraris, bro. Are you kidding me? Like they're gonna be rolling up in like fucking giant ass Dark Knight Batman trucks like J.R. Smith used to.
CJ Stroud's rolling up to Ohio State practices and whatever dealership that he has a
I think,
NIL deal
yeah,
with.
he has a stupid car.
What about Quinn Ewers or whatever his name is? He got like $1 million to be like second or third string at Ohio State.
Yeah, I think he's getting a couple million now.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
definitely getting a lot more.
Oh, must
Mercedes.
be nice. Chooses a Mercedes G-Wagon.
Over
Over a
Bentley?
Bentley.
What a humble brag, dude.
That's
What the
nice.
Look at
fuck? That's so hard though. Good for him.
That car is incredible.
Yeah, dude. Fun fact.
Looks
That's
like a toaster.
that's always the cars that the Kardashians drive. Fun fact. I'm a big Kardashian
I think
guy.
G-Wagons are sick.
G-Wagons are sick.
Looks like a toaster.
So you don't want it?
No, I mean, I absolutely want it, but it still looks like a toaster.
You just want it for the name.
G-Wagon, that's a tight-ass
Yeah.
name for a
Yeah,
car.
I wonder how quick it'll be though till they do start putting some serious crackdown like locks on this NIL stuff.
Well, weren't they talking about phasing out the NCAA
Yeah.
Yeah,
at one point?
yeah.
That'll be bad, I think.
I think the NCAA is about fucking worthless anyway, so what can it really do?
There's no. It's
My
on. It
personal
reminds me of
opinion.
the what commercial was it or what GIF was it where it just said like there's no rules. Like the NCAA just clears people to play all the time, and the one dude from Virginia Tech. Remember last year? Like they cleared Quinn Ewers to come and play right away for Texas.
Yeah.
And some people will just be like,
And
no.
then the one dude from Virginia Tech that wanted to transfer to, I think it was Illinois to be closer to like his dying
I
grandma.
forgot about
Oh,
this.
yeah.
And the NCAA said, nah, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Oh, Pitt's also got a receiver who transferred in. You guys will at least appreciate his name. His name is Bub Means.
Yeah, I like
Is he
that
supposed to be
name.
good?
He's like pretty big guy. He was I forget where he came. Look up Bub
Male
Me- there
friend.
he is.
that was the definition. Bub means, and it said male friend.
Go to his stats.
Look at this dude.
22 catches, 430 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Where
20
was he
yards
at,
a
though?
reception. That's what I'm trying to think of where he was at.
Just go to stats.
Yeah, get his stats. It'll might say under there.
Louisiana Tech. I mean, they're not a bad
No,
school.
No, they're never awful in football.
Anybody named Bub can play though.
Yeah, Bub Means.
On God, dude.
He's gonna get locked up though.
He's gonna be nice. Yeah, well, yeah. Charles Wood's about to lock.
So
that
he's a
ass up.
sophomore.
Is he going to guard
Mumfield-
everyone?
Yeah.
He's gonna cover the whole team.
Is Mumfield a sophomore too?
Yes.
Okay, you guys got young receivers.
Yeah. They got
I ain't
all their
worried.
receivers are besides maybe Jared Wayne. He might be the only one that a senior. I can't remember for sure though.
Ours are a little older, like Bryce Ford and James.
We got a veteran core.
We need it.
Yeah.
As long as they can catch now.
But last thing on Pitt, Keaton Slovis got the job. Protect him, and he's gonna have a Kenny Pickett year. I'm saying it now. You protect him, he's gonna have a Kenny Pickett year. He has
Still
all
is
the
about to.
capabilities of doing it. You protect him, he's gonna have a great year. So
Still is about to eat that ass.
we'll see if he can get through them big hogs up front. Whole senior offensive line, baby. Next year's gonna
Are they all
suck, but
seniors?
Pretty sure.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That sucks.
That kind of
Yeah.
sucks for us.
Offensive line's gonna be really
So
good.
after this year, like you're fucked. for at least a
offensive
year.
line will be a little down.
And that's the biggest part.
Yeah, so I don't know, but that's all I got. We want to give Melvin the floor for Notre Dame.
Yeah.
For
What
a couple
about
minutes?
what about ND?
Yeah, their win totals right now set at 8.5, which I think is pretty fair, considering the 4 hardest games they have are. I think they're tough. I mean, you guys can disagree with me, but
OSU.
at Ohio State, at USC, home against Clemson, and then probably I think at least an underrated opponent, BYU in Vegas. So,
Yeah.
That, I mean,
I don't know.
It's
anything
pretty
about
tough.
but then
BYU
they
this
got
year.
to go to Carolina,
They'll be decent.
who they'll bounce back a little bit, and then I'm not gonna lie, they have a lot of cupcakes though. I mean, they got Cal at home. I'm
They always
not
have
saying this
cupcakes,
because
but-
I have to be, partially biased. Marshall was actually supposed to have a pretty decent year.
I've seen a lot of good
Um,
things about
That
Marshall.
is
yeah.
that's a potential game where probably take Marshall,
they have
maybe
a.
take Marshall
Do
with
they
the
have a new
points.
quarterback now?
but
dude, if you lose
yeah,
to Marshall, bro,
Henry Colombi from Texas Tech.
Where'd Mertz just go?
Oh shit! They got him.
Uh,
didn't know that.
Mertz is still at Wisconsin.
He always
Or
tore
no,
up WVU.
not Mertz. Who was the quarterback for Marshall last year?
Grant Wells, he went to VT.
Wells. Yeah, VT. Yeah.
Yeah, Brady should know that. But,
Why?
you know why. I don't need to spend
what
time
a shot
harping
from
on
the
it.
clouds, dude.
Anyway,
I'm a WVU guy.
for as many hard games as they
Oh,
have some
shit.
equally, as easy ones. 8.5 is a fair number, especially considering the new quarterback, new defensive coordinator. The receiving core is so depleted that if people get hurt,
Is that
they're
stud
playing
tight end
walk-ons.
still there?
Michael Mayer's still there,
Dude, but you got a man rocket as a head coach, though, dude. An absolute man.
I'm excited to see what he's gonna do though, because it's.
I do.
I
Like
haven't
him.
been this excited for a Notre Dame football season, even though I feel like it could be the typical 8-4 or 9-3 year.
Bring back Charlie.
But I'm excited to see what Freeman's going to do because he's just tearing it up on the
For
recruiting trail.
me, what would have made me done with him instantly was the way he blew that bowl game last year.
Yeah, I mean,
I would have been done with him. They were up huge.
I could probably point to a couple
forgot about
things.
that.
They were up big.
I could probably point to a couple things of why they lost that. That had typical letdown, Notre Dame letdown written all over it.
Yeah.
Dude, you don't know
And
anything
it started
about
at the end of the
letdown.
Who'd
first
they
half.
play again?
Oklahoma State.
That's who it was.
Which funny enough, Oklahoma State's last game that Marcus Freeman coached was against Oklahoma State, whose defensive coordinator went to Ohio State.
Mm-hmm.
So it's still going to be pretty much the same defense that Notre Dame is playing
Yeah.
week 1, just with 10 times better athletes.
How's the quarterback situation looking?
They named Tyler Buckner the starter.
I mean, you knew that was going to happen, right?
Yeah, it was.
He's
everyone
definitely a
everyone
white
that
kid.
follows Notre Dame football kind like religiously, kind of like I do.
I mean,
but
dude, I hear the
knew he
name
was gonna be a
Tyler
starter.
Buckner. He's probably from Wisconsin. Like,
Oh,
definitely,
Wisconsin, Iowa,
yeah,
somewhere like
definitely
that.
has like a big pickup truck.
He's a
gotta-
big country boy.
Yeah,
You're gonna
dip
be-
in for
okay,
sure.
Okay,
For sure.
Are we totally wrong?
Oh yeah.
Huh.
Oh yeah, he looks nothing like a country boy.
Wow.
He's from
was,
San Diego, and he
That makes
is-
more sense. He looks like a surfer boy.
was I sadly mistaken?
Oh yeah, same here.
He was pretty highly recruited. He should be pretty good as a dual threat, but he played a decent amount last year, but just kind of like a change of pace guy. They still have Drew Pine. Remember Pine Cone from the last year?
Yeah.
But
could I
They still
forget?
have him.
they still have him. Yeah, he's technically, I think he's a senior this year.
I
How
mean,
could
so
I
That's
forget?
a good
Fine,
backup.
Ken,
It
Yeah.
is a good
Okay.
backup. I'm happy that he's a backup because he at least has experience. But like I said, they have a lot of stuff to prove. But
Click on his girlfriend.
You fucking perv.
that's his mom.
Bonk.
That's his mom.
That's his
dude.
mom.
Bonk.
Yeah.
All right, click
Well,
on
click
it. then.
on her.
Yeah, what did we do? All right.
All
my
right.
gosh.
Okay.
Okay, Tyler.
Nice
Yeah.
mommy.
So it should be an interesting year. Like I said, I'm excited for it. But
Nice.
You want to touch on how you tried to steal our 4-star quarterback, but you couldn't?
yeah, so Notre Dame went after Dante Moore, who committed to Oregon, and had it not been for
He's ignoring me.
I'm getting there. Had it not been for Lloyd Carr's grandson committing to Notre Dame, which I hate Michigan, so that was literally amazing. Notre Dame needed a quarterback in this class, so they offered Kenny Minchie, who is committed to Pitt. And as of now, I did read the other day, Ty, you'll be happy to know that Minchie has been receptive to Notre Dame, but people believe he's just going to stick to Pitt, which I agreed with. I thought he was. It was just funny to kind of rattle you a little bit and get you going.
What a thief.
They tried.
They tried. They didn't, though.
Couldn't do it.
They thought.
I hope he's a starter next year, one of the first. We'll probably play you first
He
couple
balled out
games
at
of
the Elite
year.
11. He's supposed to be pretty good.
I know. He upgraded him to a 4-star there. Yeah.
Dude,
he played
isn't it-
real well at the Elite 11.
Isn't it crazy that only in 4 years we play Bama at home?
No, that
Saban
sounds
will
like
still be
fun.
there too.
Yeah.
Probably read that on Voice of Morgantown.
No, dude, I can't believe you even said their
Did
name.
you know Pitt and Notre Dame plays
Bomb.
again next year?
Kenny Minchie. What up, Minch?
4-star dual threat. Look at him. Absolute stud.
Yeah.
And we're in the running for a 5-star receiver right now. So if we can get him, that'd be unbelievable.
Whatever. See you week 1.
A 5? No, you're not getting a 5-star.
Look him up. Look up Hakeem Williams.
Look him up.
Hykeem.
Ty's been watching highlights, dude. Oh,
You
shit.
see he's warm? And
You
he's
see
visiting
warm?
again. He's visiting again week 2 when we play Tennessee, which makes that game even bigger. So
I don't want to, hurt your feelings here, but
You have young receivers already.
I don't give a fuck.
I mean,
You see this guy? 3rd, 19 nationally? What? Hurt my feelings.
there's no way he's going to Pitt.
Why not?
There's just no way. We just sat here and talked about NIL the whole time. Is Pitt going to offer him the bag, or do you think he's going to go to Bama, A&M, or Georgia?
He
Yeah,
had pit gloves on today practicing.
Awesome. He probably got him for free and said, I need new ones.
Probably.
A&M got that oil
But
money.
you know who I'm hearing, honestly? And it's not Georgia. It ain't A&M and it ain't Bama.
Florida State?
I'm hearing Florida State.
Doesn't
Yeah.
surprise
I'm
me.
waiting for them to come back.
Eventually.
They're gonna be back.
They probably have some money to
Not
spend.
until they hire Dion.
Agreed.
I'm
Not
waiting
till they
for
hired him.
Florida State or Miami. Like one of them.
Dude, if
have
they
to
got
come
Miami's
back.
on their
Dion,
way
how
back, I'm
fast
not
he would
kidding.
have them back on the map would be insane.
Oh, it would
yeah.
be crazy.
You get some
I
of
really
it
your-
would
think-
be insane.
I really think Miami's on their way back. Like as soon as
I thought they
they're
were
going to be
before.
so much better this year, and then I think next year, if
No
Tyler
doubt.
Van Dyke doesn't leave this year,
He's
What's
only
he-
a so-
Is he a junior or
he's a
sophomore?
redshirt sophomore. This
He's
is
a
his
red
redshirt
shirt.
sophomore
Okay.
year. So he could leave after this year. He's one of the top 5 quarterbacks projected in the draft.
They got rid of the turnover chain, though.
That thing sucked anyway.
What, dude? They
That was
changed
so
football.
overplayed.
They changed
It
football.
was so overplayed.
Whatever, dude. They changed football.
They should have saved that for a year where they were actually good.
I think they were good that year. They were number 2 in the country.
Yeah.
Then
Were they?
yeah,
Yeah, because
You
Notre
know
Dame
what
went down and
happened?
got smacked.
little old Kenny Pickett, first ever start,
Kenny P.
took him out.
It all started.
Kenny Two Gloves.
Yep. First ever start.
Love it.
So, anything else on Notre Dame?
No, I mean, yeah, no, actually.
Okay, let's get into it. The fun stuff.
Let's fucking
The very
go.
fun stuff.
Here we go. We're back.
Let's start with futures before we get into the games. You guys got anything?
I'm just gonna take WVU over 5.5.
Okay, let me write you guys down.
That's it.
Is that what they're at on Barstool?
I believe so.
Yeah. Well, I haven't checked Barstool.
We'll go 5.5.
Yeah.
That's fine.
No, like Heisman or anything like that.
Dude, I'm to the age now to where I just root for WVU and I'm all NFL.
Okay.
It's
I
just how it
respect
is.
that.
It's just how it is.
Brady,
So I have to give a Heisman.
give me one.
Mine last year was.
Give DJ again.
I can't.
Be
Do it
bold.
again.
Be bold.
He's still like one of the top picks.
Yeah.
But
DJ Uiagalelei.
I don't
Ukulele.
understand how he's a
I
top
saw
pick
he
when he was
sucked
so
in the
bad.
spring game.
Yeah, I can't.
And
pick
they got a
him.
5-star on deck that's supposed to be a dog.
Cade Klubnik from Westlake, Texas.
Yeah, he's supposed to be nasty.
Yeah, like they'll bench him if he's not any
Yeah,
good this year.
Yeah, very quickly.
So my 2 Heisman picks, Jackson Smith and Jigma,
Smith and Jigba.
and then Malik Cunningham.
I literally hate
Why?
those. I literally have those two written down as like
Give
the
me
long
Smith
shot
and
numbers.
Jigba's odds, please.
Plus 2,500.
Oh, you got
And
a bad,
who's the
you
other
got
one?
a bad number.
That's what it is. And
Not in Barstool.
okay, well, what is it on Barstool?
I have the same features as him for the Heisman.
Give me it on Barstool.
Smith and Jigba is 30-1, and
Okay,
Cunningham is 50-1.
I got 60
Malik
to 1.
Cunningham.
Are we doing national champions too?
That's,
Yeah.
that's literally insane.
Give me
that
his
you have
odds again, please. Cunningham.
Cunningham plus 5,000.
That's the guy from Louisville, correct?
Yeah. I don't understand how he's plus 5,000. The dude
Fuck
had,
him.
he had a ridiculous year.
He's good.
Yeah.
But the thing is I hate the Heisman betting odds because
Oh,
I'm not gonna
fuck.
lie, like we could throw money down on those tickets and we will, but those two have no chance at winning.
Well,
It's
like
gonna be Stroud or it's gonna be Bryce Young.
they
It's-
favor both of those.
It's a quarterback's award anymore, and as long as Ohio State and Bama have good years, it's gonna be between one of those two.
Yeah.
I have to
Yeah.
add a national champion.
Add one, please.
USC.
Odds on that, Melvin?
It was plus 2,000. I looked it up earlier.
So I have one more
Okay.
future. Brock Bowers of Georgia, the tight end, over
my
10 and a
God.
half touchdowns.
Is that number 18?
What's the odds on
He's
that?
fucking huge.
Even if it's drafted.
That's
Second
just
best,
minus 115.
second best tight end in the nation.
No, he's good. No,
He's really
He's the
good.
second best tight end in the nation.
And
That's
they
fine.
lost. Well, they didn't have Pickens most of the year anyway, but like
Whew.
I
That
feel
was a
like they like
sneeze.
featured him a little bit like as the
Yeah.
year went on.
The best tight end in America resides.
So you
in
like
South
that
Bend,
pick?
Indiana. I do actually. Yeah, Brock Bowers.
I'll give mine very quickly. I'm not doing a Heisman.
Good job, man.
You gonna leave you hanging?
Good job, man. Good job, man.
Thanks, man.
I'm not doing a Heisman. I really don't like the odds on anyone. If I was gonna pick someone, I actually was gonna go with Smith and Jigba as well.
Jigba.
I got 2 national champions and an over/under team total. The first one isn't. I'm just going one in the box, one kind of outside the box. I'm going to Ohio State plus 250. Not the greatest odds, but I think they're going to be fucking
Nasty.
yeah. And then I am going to go. I think I gave out this one last year too. This is all
Don't
because
even
of
say
this.
it. Don't even say it.
I'm saying Texas A&M
Oh
plus
my
2,000.
God.
I mean, you
I
like
gave
Jimbo.
that out. I love Jimbo. I think him with the Saban shit is going to have the boys going this year.
I'm
Agreed.
so mad at you right now.
So I'm going A&M plus 2,000.
all right, that's fair.
That's all I got. And this is the steal. This is my future lock of the year. Pitt over 8.5 plus 100. Are you kidding me? That is so fucking disrespectful. This team might lose 2 games at the most.
If you guys lose the first one,
Please,
season's
God.
over.
Please, God, only lose 2 games. Actually, please lose 0.
How many games do they play a year? 13 now?
12.
12?
It has to be regular season wins for the.
If we go 12 and 0,
Okay,
and
yeah.
then we play in the ACC championship, got to win that.
I ain't worried at
Are
all.
you 12 and 0? Are you kidding me?
No, honestly,
I don't know what
Do they
world.
play Clemson this year, Ty?
No.
I don't know what
Uh,
world he's living in.
Miami.
Yes, last game of the year.
Miami's in the coastal, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
going to be a huge
So
game right there.
I was looking at the ACC odds. Clemson's minus 130. Miami's plus 550
to win the ACC
to win the
championship?
ACC championship.
What's Pitt?
850. Why the fuck would I care about Pitt?
It's not bad odds. That ain't bad odds.
If Miami's back though, that's a good bet.
Miami owns us too, which scares me, but I don't know. We'll see. But those are my 3 futures. Melvin, what you got for me?
All right, I got. I know this is not going to be big odds, but I got Houston at plus 250 to win the American.
He's betting on the American.
I mean, that's not a bad bet though.
It's
at all.
not. Oh, you
I know
like
that- I know
you
that
want
my-
Dana?
No,
I
just-
love
when I
Dana,
looked at
dude.
the odds earlier, God, who was favored? But it just didn't make sense because I know that Houston's supposed to be pretty good this year, and they have a lot coming back. So it was just I don't know. It made
You gonna
sense.
win
They
It
got
made sense with
what?
plus
Tune
money.
coming back. Their quarterback.
Pretty sure, yeah. The next one was Baylor at plus 500 to win the Big 12. I think Oklahoma has too much that's unknown. I mean, I know they
Who-
got Dylan Gabriel, but
Who's their quarterback at Baylor now? What's his name left? Buchanan. But they got like a.
the guy that who was it?
I don't know.
He
he's
was good.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, I forget who it was. I like Dave Aranda, and I think that he's got him going in a good direction. So I thought it was good. I don't know that I trust Texas yet. I mean, you got to think about it. Like everyone is just hyping Texas up because they have Quinn Ewers. One, he hasn't played a game in 2 years.
Bijan though. He's
2,
nice.
everyone was so hyped up about Steve Sarkisian last year, and they still didn't do anything that great.
It's because he was drunk.
And Oklahoma still has so much turmoil, and Baylor was just sitting there at plus 500. I was like, why not? But
Where'd Clay Thompson go?
Clay Thompson plays for the Warriors.
and my last
The
one,
quarterback for Texas, Dick.
I
my
don't
last
know.
one is Clemson to win the national championship at plus 1,000. Now, the only reason I say that,
What'd you say after Baylor?
I don't like those
Clemson?
odds, though.
Clemson to win it plus 1,000.
Why?
Now, hear me out. Uiagalelei is much better than he portrayed.
Yes.
No
What
doubt.
happened the last time that an established starter for Clemson got overtaken by a 5-star freshman?
Deshaun Watson?
Kelly Bryant got overtaken by Trevor Lawrence, and
Oh,
what they
yeah.
do that year.
Okay.
Oh, true.
I was gonna make a
True,
massage
true,
joke.
true.
They went out and they won the national championship. Clemson's defensive line is insane. They have a good head coach. The ACC is weak. Sorry, Ty.
I think the ACC is actually really good this year.
This is gonna
it's,
be an up
it's
year
probably their
for
best
them.
year. It's probably their best year in
They got
a long
5 teams in
time.
the top 25.
However, I just think that Clemson, look, they finished the year strong, got a bowl win. I don't know. I the numbers are still a little low, but
My God,
we're
get
gonna lower.
Dabo's cock
You wanna
out of your
know-
mouth.
Actually, go ahead, keep talking.
I'm all right.
I'm gonna play something.
What?
I'm gonna play something.
Is it White Claw?
No, it's not White Claw.
Dude, he uploaded a great video in front of Bank of America. He's just like, fuck these guys.
I
Woo.
saw that.
Woo. He's like, fuck them. Fuck. Woo. Woo. Can we see what the quarterback is instead of Richie Witt? And
Yeah, go ahead, do something.
somebody do something.
Because I'm gonna tell you what I got to say about Clemson
Blake Sharp.
and how I
Blake
feel about
Shapen.
them.
I don't
He's only a
recognize,
sophomore too.
recognize that name. All I know is that
here's a question while Ty's looking this up. I want to ask both of you: should Neil Brown be fired if he loses against Pitt?
yes.
If
What?
well,
I'm saying yes.
One game?
he's got a redemption game 2 weeks later against VT.
Yes.
Okay, I found the video.
So hear me out. He loses to Pitt.
This is me hammered drunk after we won the ACC championship. You
All
want
right,
to know what
volume
I got to
up,
say?
volume up. Put it against the mic
Hold on.
so we can hear.
This is what I have to say about Clemson and your pick right here. Okay, I did this. This was hold on. Let me give you a date. December 5th of 2021. I said this. Walking out of
Oh, was it?
Bank of America Stadium.
Was it?
Oh yeah, it was. Here you go. Listen to what I got to say about Clemson and how I want them.
Shout out the ACC. Shout out to the haters. Shout out to everyone. Pitt Panthers, ACC champs. That's Power 5 shit. We'll be back next year. I want Clemson already. Let's fucking go.
How drunk were you when you recorded that?
I was a 12. Okay, now
Let's
did you hear
go,
what I
dude.
said?
Yeah, you want Clemson.
I said I want Clemson.
Okay, but I just to pivot off that because I'm interested in this. If WVU goes 9-3,
Yeah.
but a loss to Pitt, should Neil Brown be fired?
No.
No.
You just told me he should. If they lose to Pitt, you said he should be fired.
Yeah, but if you go 9-3,
So,
I mean,
so what is it?
Oh my God, here we go.
what do you mean?
You just told me flat out. You said yes twice, and Brady tried to stop you. I said if they lose to Pitt week 1, should he be fired? You said yes.
Well, yeah, he probably should be fired.
But then you just said if they go 9-3, he shouldn't be.
But
with,
if he
with
d-
a loss, to
okay,
Pitt.
not that he shouldn't be, but if he doesn't, I won't be mad if they go 9-3.
Okay, so how about this? If they lose to Pitt and go 500.
Fuck that. They lose the Pitt and go 500. See ya.
Okay.
I mean, how much? Listen, I like Neil Brown, but like, how much time does this? This is year 4, dude. This is all his guys, all his coaches. Like, I mean, how much time are we gonna give him?
People hate him already, though.
I don't
so
hate
He's
him.
got a great recruiting class coming in.
He does. People hate
He's a
him
good recruiter.
so much, though, that I feel like that's just going to be the straw that breaks the camel's back. Like, if he loses to Pitt, I feel like that's going to be so. And you know that, like,
Especially
some
if he
WVU
gets
fans,
routed.
Some WVU fans are
If,
just
I
so
said,
nuts that
if.
that's all they see and that's all they like believe.
No
is
doubt.
beating Pitt, that it's going to be so hard for them to overcome. They could go 11-1, and some WVU fan isn't going to see that. They're going to be like, "Well, but they lost to Pitt."
Yeah, but those people are the same people that
Give you
like,
a bad name.
Yeah. So like, if we lost to Pitt but went 11-1, I mean, he's God. But Pitt is a big game.
Absolutely.
This
You-
is
you-
a
and
this
you
is
should
like
be-
a giant game.
You should be mad if you lose that
10
game.
years in the making.
Yeah, I mean,
It is
like,
10 years in the making, but I'm just saying that
Game
no
day.
matter what you do, like you could do so good, you could win out, and there's still going to be that fan that doesn't see that you're 11-1.
well, yeah, fans suck. Period. I
And
mean,
then-
they're
everywhere.
but then that would
Everywhere.
just be salt in the wound to be 11-1, knowing that a loss against Pitt would stand in your way in the
yeah.
Yeah.
Again, like I've said it 100 times, I like Neil Brown, but like I also know that if he loses the Pitt, there's a 90% chance he's
A
gone.
loss to fucking Western Michigan kept us out of it last year.
That's good.
Yeah,
that
that hurt.
sucks.
That was early too, wasn't it?
JT
Yeah,
Daniels
we-
better get used to throwing the ball 8 million times a
3?
game.
Week 3?
We'll see.
Graham Harrell's just going to sling the rock,
Oh, I'm
No
so
doubt.
excited to see his offense.
I'm excited.
even though he got pushed out at USC. But
I mean, that's because Lincoln Riley doesn't even call his own plays.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, he's a snake.
yeah, Graham
Fuck him.
Harrell wouldn't want to stay there anyway.
Isn't it funny how he cried about the transfer portal and then he has 17 transfers?
Yeah.
I fucking hate Lincoln Riley.
He's a
Me
little
too.
bitch.
He's a cock.
but they're going to be good.
Yeah, they are.
Because
USC 's
of
gonna
his
be bad.
transfers.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, they're
Uh,
going to be good.
USC's soft up front though.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I hear. They're soft.
They're
up front.
soft.
Yeah.
Soft like Charmin.
Football is better when USC is good. And
And Miami.
Same with Miami.
Yeah, no
Notre
doubt.
Dame.
Not
West
really
Virginia.
Notre
What?
Dame. They're so boring when they're good anyway.
They are without a doubt a top 3
Yeah, they are.
brand in college football.
Because
They're-
of the
they're just
movie
kinda
Rudy.
boring.
That's it.
Now, I
They're
did.
44-7 in their last 4 years.
the movie.
If it wasn't for Rudy, they would just be another team. Rudy
That's a
made
hot
Notre
take.
Dame.
And he was offside.
He was
That's
offside.
a
And-
hot
And they're Catholic. They're Catholic schools,
Yeah.
so people gravitate towards that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
I mean,
Is that why
dude,
people
the
like
guy,
you?
And
the guy that
kind
went,
of, yeah.
the guy that went to Holy Cross to play 3 snaps and be offsides is the reason you're even a fucking significant bug in the college
That's
realm,
so
dude.
false, and I know what you're doing right now, and it's not working.
Rudy.
if you weren't a Notre
Rudy.
Dame fan, who would you like? You ever think about that?
Do you remember?
Say it.
Brady might be the only one that remembers this, but do you remember in middle school when I said that I'd be a Kansas basketball fan?
If Notre Dame didn't exist?
Not Notre Dame, but I can just in general. I went through a phase where you remember Sharon Collins.
Yeah.
That dude was a dog. I loved Sharon Collins. It might have been actually like my freshman or sophomore year.
I
of
feel
high
like
school
you
he was
liked like
there.
when Chalmers was there
And
too.
when Chalmers, like it
Yeah.
was. I don't know what it was about
When they were
Kansas
good, you like
basketball,
them.
You're
but
just on
I
Kansas.
still stuck to my guns. I didn't transfer teams.
Sheesh.
I'm not going to name names. We know who, but I'm not going to get into that. 'cause You already said it.
Sheesh.
Um,
Oh,
if I had to
God.
pick another team,
Yeah, just for shits and gigs.
I don't know, dude. I can't even think about it. Like
Talking to the fucking mic, or I'm gonna punch you in the face.
I can't even think about who.
I can't either. I'm sitting here trying to think, and I
Like
really
I'm
can't
such
think
a
of it.
fan that like I can't even think about rooting for another team.
This might be a better question for you.
Yeah, because he's got 6 on deck.
Just kidding, dude. I had to do it.
I mean, that was good. I mean, there's an obvious answer for you.
Who?
Your alma mater.
Yeah,
Like-
but like
That would be your
it's
answer.
so fun going against you guys, though, that like
It is, but
if
that
Pitt
would be your
didn't
answer.
exist,
I don't
there's
think I
not a
could ever-
chance in fuck I'd like WVU.
That's not true. You don't know that though. You don't know that.
No,
Yeah,
he
true.
likes the teams like out of the area that are fun to
But
like.
there
No,
were
but
four-
I used to think that until Buck told me the reason Buck liked.
Tony Dorsett.
Yes.
That's the whole reason.
That's the whole reason. And he told me the story. And after I heard the story, I was like, okay, that makes sense.
Yes.
Actually,
I just feel like there's four teams that I could never root for, like myself. Like it's just Michigan, USC, WVU, and Ohio State. I just couldn't do it. Just because it's nothing like
you're
personal,
disgusting.
but like
You
I
couldn't
hate
root for
Ohio State. It's
WVU.
not that I hate Ohio State, the school. I hate the people that come with it.
Yeah.
So
It's
like
number 2, WVU. It's just so easy to like get WVU fans riled up that I could never be a part of that.
so when you say you could never root for them, you've never rooted for them in a game.
it's better for the economy if WVU wins.
Yeah. No shit, dude. You literally like a school that is part of the Catholic Church. Do you know a priest do to kids?
Oh,
Do
Ty,
you?
and Ty hates the kids. We established that last
Do
year.
you know what they do to kids,
Oh
dude?
yeah. Why?
Because
why did we
Iowa,
say
you hated
that?
Iowa,
hated
dude.
it.
You
Oh,
hated
yeah,
the
you
kids.
Oh
did.
yeah. I
You
didn't.
didn't
pick 'em
wave to
one
the
week.
kids.
I didn't pick them one week.
I
No,
feel, like, I
remember.
feel like I'd want to pick some like random. I don't know, because this is such a lose-lose situation for me for asking this question. Because no matter what I say, you would be like, "Oh yeah, they're so good.
Goddamn.
They're so good. Like you can't root for them." So I feel like I'd have to pick like North Texas or something like that just to get.
There
you
you
guys to
go.
be like,
North Texas.
North Texas.
Mean Green.
Spav
Yeah,
still
there
there?
we go.
Spav might be there. Could be.
So like I said, Brady, who would you root for next? Who are you going to root for next?
I don't even want to think about it.
No, you have thought about it though.
My heart is in West Virginia.
He's a hoopy
So much
for
so
life.
that you left and went to Marshall,
That's still in West Virginia.
but you root for.
It's not my fault WVU didn't accept me.
Oh, dude.
Way to bring
You
up that.
wanted- way to
Rub
bring up
salt
the
in the
bad,
wound,
dude.
Neil.
That was not it.
What was that?
I didn't get accepted.
Yeah, but you said something there. You said
Rub salt in the wound.
and
Oh yeah, that
another
word.
episode we don't make it.
The
through
word
with-
after.
with the word coming
Oh,
out.
who fucking cares about that word?
I mean, I don't think we've still made it through an episode. with
No.
it.
No.
It's actually it's just like a juice. We don't go through a juice box episode ever without saying Schwarf.
I've noticed that.
and I think we just did it this week. Actually, I don't think we
Look,
didn't say
you're doing it right now.
Yeah, but I didn't say it in the juice box.
Mhm.
Damn.
Not this week.
Not this week.
Streak's over.
Yeah, fuck, it's over. Schwarf.
So we ready to get into the game?
Dude, let's fight, dude.
All right. So we are recording the week of week 0, but week 0 there's only like a couple games that even mean anything.
Fuck you, dude.
So yeah, we're just on week 1 now. Okay?
We're about to start.
I thought you had a week 0 pick.
Yeah, do you want to just give
We get in the week 0 picks. Well, Jake,
Okay.
give me one.
Okay. Hold on. Let me get the lines for him.
Thanks, Jake. Appreciate it.
I'm going to write them down
Pittsburgh.
real fast. I'll give out my no, actually
How many picks do you got for week 0?
2.
Also, can I just make a prediction? This is a
Go
bit
ahead.
of a this is a bit of a personal prediction, and I just want this to be on record, and this is just a perfect place to do it. Ty, you're gonna like this one. My scramble team tomorrow is gonna beat Brady's scramble team by at least 12 strokes.
You think?
Oh, yeah.
At least.
You're
No
gonna have
one-
to go 12. You
no
think you
one's a
guys
good
got 12
golfer.
under in you?
We all shoot over 100.
Is that not? 12 is a lot in a scramble.
Melvin, what do you want?
Wait.
It's not when you think about the teams. Who on my team's a
fucking
good
beat
golfer?
your ass by myself,
Lay a
dude?
wager down.
No.
12 is a lot.
That is a lot.
You would need to give us 20.
20.
20.
The winner won't even be 20.
Winner will be like 18.
Dude,
at
we
the
don't need
most.
any. We'll smoke that ass. You keep talking shit.
If it
dude.
was legit scores, 20.
I'll play tomorrow and whip that ass. You better shut your mouth. You better
All right.
relax.
All right. Let's get into it. Oh, I got my 2 picks.
All right.
First pick for week 0. Nebraska minus 13.5 against Northwestern.
Great pick.
This pick is 100% just based on that Mark Whipple, Pitt's offensive coordinator last year, is now at Nebraska. Whipple ball is now in full effect at Nebraska. They will probably be averaging 40 points a game this year. I'm not even kidding. So Nebraska minus 13.5 against Northwestern. I also believe that game is in Ireland. Yes.
And I would like to shout out the boy Will Compton because he's a Nebraska
No
guy.
free shout outs.
Bussin' boys.
Shout out,
Bussin'
no
with the
free
boys.
shout-outs.
No free shout outs.
And then this one, I swear to God, I almost made it my lock of the year. But this is a dead. I'm not doing it just to give out a lock. This is dead ass a lock. Hawaii +9 against Vanderbilt on the island.
Hawaii on the island.
I love it.
An absolute lock. I'm writing it down here. It is a lock.
Rest in peace, Colt Brennan.
Absolute lock.
Tragic.
I think I saw where like week 1 on the island, they're like 11-1 or something against the spread.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure last year I took them and they lost.
What was the line?
They're getting 9 against Vanderbilt on the
you
island.
said it
And
was-
they're a
you just said it
fraud
was 6.
SEC team.
6 or 9?
It's 9.
Is it?
Yeah, it's 9 right now.
Yeah.
Hawaii
So
+9
did it move
on
that?
the island.
Was it 6? Did
It's
it?
been moving up.
Oh, that's not good.
I don't
People are-
care.
People are hammering Hawaii.
It's
though.
on the island,
Oh,
dude.
no, wait.
They'd be hammering Vanderbilt.
It's moving up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
It was 8.5 earlier. Was it like
Okay, they're putting
8?
Never mind.
It's probably moved a point.
That's just Clark Lee's going to have the boys rolling.
I'm telling you right now, Hawaii +9 on the island. You think fucking Vanderbilt wants to fucking go all the way to Hawaii?
Yeah, they do.
Hawaii.
Tropical. Clark Lee's going to have them boys rolling.
No. Hawaii +9, lock.
Did anyone
Not
mention the stat that Scott Frost threw out
No.
about their over/under? How many times they throw up?
Oh, I
For
did see that.
practice?
Yeah.
How many was it?
Like 15 to 20 or something like that.
They got to be like conditioned pretty well.
Whipple ball. Nebraska minus 13.5. All right, those are my two. So now we're just going to get into week 1 unless anyone else has a week 0 pick.
Now, I was looking. I didn't see anything that jumped at me.
I don't love any, but if you're that confident in Hawaii, I will throw on Hawaii.
You want to add it to the card?
I'm-
This will be for the overall, not the 5 and 5, obviously. Lock. It is a lock.
Since you're that confident, I will throw it on.
Let's go, baby. Hawaii +9.
I like the Nebraska pick, but I'm just going to stay away from week 0.
Yeah, me
Start fresh
too.
with week 1.
I'm playing smart this year, boys. I'm going for the fucking crown, dude. The crown.
Remember, the crown, though, is just 5 and 5. It's not overall record.
the
So
crown, dude.
You want 60%.
I want fucking 70%.
That'd be unbelievable. All right, let's get into it. We are doing, since no NFL, we will cover NFL next week. We are just doing 10 college football games like we did last year. Okay? So we're just going to dive right into it. This is the very first game. Open it up. College football. I'm not counting week 0 opening up college football.
Game day will be there.
Game day will be there.
There's no big game in week 0.
No.
Like last year, there was Florida and someone else.
Yeah, there's normally one big game, like a ranked game or a ranked team, and there's none. This
Yeah.
year.
I guess they're saving it for September 1st, Thursday night.
Yeah, big game.
So let's just get into it. Thursday night, game day, 10 years in the making. The Backyard Brawl is officially back.
Oh, my dick just got hard.
WVU at number 17 Pitt. Pitt is minus 6.5. The over-under is 51.5. Week 1, we were just making our way around the table. Then after that, we'll go worst record goes first to best. So
All right, so I'm taking WVU plus 6.5. No offense to you, Ty. Like, I love your Pitt fandom. I think you're living in a fucking fairy tale world. Like, you literally just lost your 2 best players on your team.
there's
It-
11 on the field, though.
I know, but I just feel like, and it's fine, dude. You're living in another universe. I get it, bro. But we're literally, this is a home game for us. It's gonna be,
No, it ain't going to be like that.
it's
this
gonna
year.
literally be Mountaineer
It
fans.
ain't gonna- I'm
chanting,
telling you, you're
"Let's
laughing. It ain't going
go."
to be like that this year.
I mean, dude, listen, W plus 6.5, and my lock of the year is the Mounties money line, dude. My lock of the
not
year
even writing this
is
down.
Mounties money line. It's not even gonna be close. I'm not even kidding, Ty. We might jump out 17-0 before you guys even score.
We'll see.
Tony Mathis is gonna have over 150 rushing yards, dude.
You won't run the ball on us.
He might have combined.
He's gonna run all
He's
over.
gonna
the
have
field.
You're
some
not going to
receiving.
run the ball on us.
We're gonna run the ball, throw the ball.
The only thing you might do is throw the ball. You want to beat us, you're gonna have to throw all over us. You ain't running on us.
We'll
I'm
see.
telling you right now.
We'll see, dude.
We will see.
We'll see.
We will see.
We'll see.
I'm fired up. I'm ready to fucking get.
We'll see,
I don't
dude.
even know why. I don't even know why we're announcing our picks on this game because we know that you two are taking WVU.
I'm curious to see who you pick, but hold your thoughts.
So
Move on.
10 years in the making.
Yes.
Oh, wait,
Who won the last
Can
one?
I just say something real quick?
Go ahead.
Brady, how's it feel to know that you're going to experience your first backyard brawl?
I knew that's what he was gonna say.
How does it feel
First what?
Your first backyard brawl.
I've been to one.
as a fan?
Not as a fan.
As like a fan of WVU, though.
It's gonna feel awesome.
Okay, I'm just curious. I was just just wanted to fill you out on this one because
I'm all in.
Okay.
Okay, so who won the last one 10 years ago?
I think WVU won on a game-winning field goal.
Correct.
Yeah.
Keep the streak going.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do, something like WVU with the points, 3 units, basically like what my bet would be, and then 1 unit on the money line. To like kind of like, so I have like something to root for with
Yeah.
the money line. But
we know how units work.
so if this, fuck off. So this is is it a true home game?
I think Pitt fans are going to show out. I truly do.
Okay, show out. Is it a true home game?
I'm going to see it say 70-30 Pitt
No,
fans.
No
way.
I'm telling
You're
you.
delusional.
No chance.
Dude, there is a buzz in Pittsburgh about Pitt football right now, and I'm telling you, especially after how I saw the ACC championship last year, how many Pitt fans went, and the expectations for this year, I'm telling you right now, there is going to be a fuck ton of Pitt fans there.
Dude, it was people that just lived in the city that bought pit clothes to go to a football game, dude.
Maybe you're right. If so, it was
I'm just
fucking
kidding.
awesome.
I'm just kidding.
But it was, I mean, they kicked the shit out of Wake Forest fans, and I did not expect
they
that
did.
whatsoever.
But like, okay, so for a home game, you typically get like 2.5 to 3 points. So is that really like giving us 3 points? That's a fraud line.
I don't know.
That's
what
not
it
a
is.
true home game. They shouldn't be getting that many. I'll give them like 3.
You think we're only 3 points better than you?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
lost your 2 best players. I know you're returning a lot of starters.
I don't think that has anything to do with anything.
I
really
do.
don't. Kanata
does.
Mumfield is going to be just as good as Jordan Addison
That's
was.
bold.
You
take.
cannot say that.
I'm telling you right now,
went to
this dude
Akron.
is a stud.
Addison would have been.
he
a
won't
better
be able to
corner.
catch shit. Charles
he is
Wood's
an
on law.
absolute stud. There was rumors that Addison left
to be a corner at Notre Dame.
rumors.
because he was threatened by Mumfield coming in.
Oh my God!
I was on the boards. I swear to God, there was rumors
Started
of
by
it.
you?
Probably
No, I'm not
fucking
on the boards.
Mark
I get
Madden.
sent shit from the boards. Mark Madden hates Pitt.
Does he?
Yeah, he's a cocksucker. Fuck that.
He
Yeah,
is a
fuck off.
cocksucker. I fucking hate Mark
Listen,
Madden.
Yeah,
that
he
clip to him.
sucks.
Like you guys have a lot of people returning.
Yeah.
Your lines are good, right? On
Both sides of the
both sides of the
ball,
ball. You got
yes.
like first team all ACC.
Yeah.
Okay,
Both
so I mean,
sides,
like
very
your
good.
interior's good, but like you lost your 2 biggest pieces.
But we got a great piece coming in, an All-American freshman tight end. Our other receiver, Jared Wayne, had a great year last year.
And Bub Means.
Because
Got Bub
Addison
Bean.
got all the attention.
Love beans.
It's going to be no different with Mumfield.
Slovis has something to prove. If he
If
doesn't,
Slovis stays healthy, he is going to ball.
He couldn't even
So,
beat out JT
okay,
Daniels.
so
What happened when he got hurt? He came in and balled, and Daniels couldn't get his job back.
you can't. Yeah,
That's
but
why he left.
you can't bench the hot hand.
so JT Daniels versus Slovis. Is it whoever has the better game wins?
no.
No.
I think it is.
So you want WVU plus 6.5?
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
He was in the middle of explaining to us how units work, so we really didn't get his bet.
I want you to name positions that you honestly think you're better than us at. Name positions you honestly think you might be better than us at.
Wide
And if
receiver.
What?
No,
Yeah.
not a chance.
We have experience at wide receiver. They don't.
Your receivers were horrible last year.
Our receivers will be just fine.
You literally just defended Jared Dagey a little bit ago. One of you two did by saying, "Oh, our receivers had a lot of drops last year." But
they
same receiving core coming back.
You agreed. They're the same receivers that had great years the year before. They just had a bad year last year. It's not like
they
they're
have
bad wide
young
receivers.
incoming transfer receivers that like.
Mumfield had 800 yards and 8 touchdowns as a freshman for a terrible Akron team.
For Akron. He wasn't
He was
playing
a
against
freshman.
Charles Woods.
He played against
Lock.
Ohio State at the shoe and scored a
Dude,
touchdown.
we barely won any games last year, and we had the 37th ranked defense in the country. We have most of that core coming back and some other trickling effects. Dude, you guys aren't going to be able to score on us, bro. You're not even going to be able to score touchdowns, dude.
I'm still
I
waiting
do
for
like
you
your
to
guys'
name-
running back.
Is he Abanikanda?
Yeah, I do like him. He's good.
Rodney Hammond, Vincent Davis.
Hopefully
all
you have
three
a
of
good.
them.
Hopefully you have a good field goal kicker because he's the only guy going to be scoring.
He is a good kicker.
Well, that sucks.
But Abanikanda, is that his name?
Yeah. Absolute tank.
A lot of his game could have been like off of Pickett back in the defense off.
He's going to be completely different. The offense is going to be nothing like last year. Like
right, yeah. Your offensive
Signetti,
coordinator's
the
gone
offensive
too.
coordinator that they brought in is more. He was already at Pitt though before when
Mhm.
Dion Lewis was there, and they should have made 2 BCS championships, but they last game of the year, both of those years.
Your,
like,
your
they
offensive
lose
coordinator
to?
left.
Cincinnati, I think both years.
Your coordinator's not going to get better than last year, right?
It's a completely different type of offense.
True. Ours has to get better, right?
Pitt's going to be
Graham Harrell.
Pitt's
going
going to be more 2 tight end, I formation, run the ball down your fucking throat.
which you won't do.
They're going to run the ball a lot more.
You
than
will not.
They did.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You will not run the ball down our throat. That was our literal best piece of our team last year was our defensive line.
I mean, we'll see when the big hogs up front might be pushing you around. I mean, we'll see.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
I am excited to see Mumfield. You've been talking him up. I want to see if the rumors are true.
I'm giving you
They're true.
I'm giving
They're
you a
damn
very hard
true.
time, but I really truly think it's going to be a good and close game. Like
Yeah.
I don't see any scenario where you guys blow us out. I truly don't. But listen, you guys are obviously you're good. You know, you had your fluke season last year, whatever that was. And you know, you guys are back. You're high on confidence. It's going to be a good game, but also hungry coaches that know if they lose this game, get fired. Like Neil is going to have the boys fired up because if he loses this game, he's gone.
Pitt was warming up the country roads today, and it
It
got me
pissed me
fired
off.
the fuck up.
It pissed me off.
Neither team has played in a game like this.
Agreed.
No, either of these teams really know about this rivalry. You
No.
really think about it. They
Neither does
don't.
Brady, so it's all right.
Oh my
Oh
god!
my god, dude!
I mean, okay.
Obviously, okay. I'll just give my pick and move on. We've had the argument. I'm taking Pitt minus 6.5. If I wasn't gonna go with the spread, I also considered taking the under here, 51.5. I don't think it'll be that high scoring, but I'm just gonna take the spread. And for the moment of truth,
I honestly was so conflicted on this game because
I've heard him pick both teams already.
that's the
by
thing.
way.
Like I go back and forth, and I've gone back and forth up until like this moment that I'm still relatively undecided on who I want to take. So I'm trying to actively talk myself into one or the other.
This is
team.
your time to pick.
I no shit. WVU in Pitt obviously is just one of those games where you just expect it to be just a slugfest. Like it's just not going to be. That's why like I've gone so far back and forth. Like I truly don't think that I can see Pitt winning by 7, but I just don't believe in WVU just yet. I think the thing that's pulling me back in for WVU is the fact that it is this huge game and it's always close.
you're gonna do it.
But
Cool.
I think Pitt's a little bit more proven right now. I'll take Pitt minus 6.
Let's go, baby! Ride.
Wait, you know what that means, dude?
No, we're
No,
not doing
we
that.
ain't
We're not doing that this year.
Nope.
No, I know. I don't
But
want to
it's
do
so,
it.
like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so hard for me to take Pitt because I could truly see myself taking both. But I'll trust Pitt's battle
Experience?
Pitt's Hogs over WVU's battle. Game 1 in the trenches. Pitt wins by a
All right.
touchdown.
Okay.
Whatever.
I'm
I
more
respect
confident
it.
now that
I don't.
Neil
It's not going to be a
picked
blowout.
against
I
I
respect
truly think
it.
it's going to be like 7 or 10 points. Pitt win.
I think Pitt by 10-17.
I'm
I'm
17 tie.
actually
20.
38-17 final.
Oh Jesus!
That would make that game
I'm saying
go
if that
over, and
line
I
was
just
still
said under.
7.5, I'd take WVU.
I'll say 31-17 actually. Yeah, that'd keep it under. Yeah, 31-17. That's my prediction.
Neil had to throw in that cop out.
Which one?
What do you say?
If it was 7.5,
Who
I'd
are
take
you saying?
WVU.
Who
I just said they were going to win. Pitt was going to win by a touchdown.
We're not doing this
You're
year.
slipping.
We're not doing this.
His name is Melvin.
We're not doing this.
He's our intern. Neil's a father. You think he has time for this?
That was funny.
His name is
I'm not doing
Melvin.
this. I will try. I'll try my best.
We might have got like one or two in that, like one name slip in that episode last year, and you gave us like 4 already.
He's
this
just
episode.
rattled because he's just excited for his first backyard brawl.
Dude,
He knows I'm right too.
No, I mean-
that's why he's not even saying anything. Because
I'm just staying out of it, dude. I'm just staying out of it.
That's
I'm
what
just
people
staying
say
out
when
of
you
it.
know I'm right. Just say I'm right and move on.
I'm just staying
just
out of
say
it.
I'm right and we'll move on.
I can't wait for next week's episode.
Me too.
Me and Ty get to talk the whole time, and you two get
Sure.
to have your tails
Sure.
We'll
tucked between your
fucking
legs.
see, dude. We'll fucking see.
Whatever.
All right, another good game Thursday. These are pretty much the 2 only good games Thursday. Penn State at Purdue. Penn State's -3.5. Over under is 54. Jake, go ahead, start us off.
So I know nothing about either of these teams, but I do remember I feel like Purdue beat a lot of good teams or played a lot of
They always beat someone. good, I
close
swear.
games. Penn State, I feel like they haven't really been as good as they used to be since the incident occurred, and I'm gonna take Purdue at home with the points +3.5. Go Boilermakers.
You see Penn State also got caught in that ring with that girl was blackmailing the full football team.
No, I didn't.
No, I
see
didn't
that.
see
what?
They some girl had
Allegedly.
allegedly blackmailed the whole football, not the whole football team, but she made them send like nude pictures to her, and then she'd blackmail that to send more. She was gonna like release them to the public.
Cares? It's a
Like,
dick.
it was a true like black. It was almost like, you remember seeing the episode of Black Mirror?
No.
Okay, well, it was kind of like that scenario. It was pretty.
I mean,
messed
dude,
up, but-
everybody's seen a cock by now, right?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
I
come
see
on.
my own every day.
Yeah, I mean, like it's a cock. You
She
know?
just likes big cocks. I
yeah.
guess.
Who fucking cares?
Brady.
I say it every year. I fucking hate Big Ten football. It's boring. I feel like it's low scoring, like, and not in like the Ohio State games and shit like that. So I'm gonna take the under 54. Purdue had a good receiver last year, right? And he's gone.
David Bell.
He's gone, right? I think it's gonna be low scoring, under 54.
I'm going to go. This is one I'm conflicted on, but I think I'm going to go with Penn State -3.5. I do think they're supposed to be decent again this year. That's just what I've heard. I haven't heard anything about Purdue, so I'm just going to go with Penn State -3.5.
Is Sean Clifford finally a senior?
That's a great question.
I feel like he's been there forever.
Ask Mel. Is
Say that
Sean
again?
Clifford a senior finally?
Sean Clifford.
Texting.
Sending dick pics, dude.
Is he being blackmailed right
He's
now?
being blackmailed right now. He's talking about himself. Sean Clifford. Wonder what
He's got to be a senior.
wonder what Trace McSquirrely's
Yeah,
up
he's
to.
a senior.
And this is like his 3rd year or 4th year starting.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think they're supposed to be decent this year, I've heard. So, we'll see.
Penn State should
So,
always be decent.
no doubt about it. Yeah. We run fucking Pennsylvania right now. Fuck them. I hate Penn State.
Yeah, fuck Penn State.
You guys play him every year, don't you?
No.
No?
No.
That's not a thing anymore?
James Franklin thinks he's too good for us. He's a cocksucker. I hate that bald fuck. All right. Melvin?
Make a pick.
Yeah. I took Penn State -3.5.
I'll also take Penn State -3.5. They're actually supposed to be pretty good this
You
year.
know what that means, dude. We're 2-2 again.
No.
No.
We're not doing it this year.
No.
What you do?
I took the under.
Oh shit! All right, never mind.
All right. Saturday. First week. First Saturday. Can't wait to be on Buck's deck watching the games. Number 11 Oregon. What?
What?
I'm still going down there even though I'm on call. I am on call. I'm going down there even though I'm not on call. I'm taking the van with me. I'll send you a picture of my van.
Are you sure?
Huh?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It was a decision I had to make. I'm sorry, Melvin. I know. What? Hey, where are you guys golfing? We were talking about this. Fantasy Valley?
No, Oakland Golf Club.
Oh, you would pick the cheapest one.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. We were talking about that. I thought, or I went.
I didn't like Fantasy Valley when I played it last time.
Really?
I thought it was stupid.
No, I went to Jock's to dinner, and they were asking me where you guys were golfing at for the bachelor party, and I said if I had to guess
It's really
Fantasy
not that
Valley.
much cheaper than Fantasy Valley. It's like maybe $20 cheaper.
It looks pretty nice too. When I was looking at courses, I looked at that one.
$20 ain't
Yeah.
bad.
I wasn't paying the same price that again for
Them sorry ass
for
greens.
Lodestone and how bad the greens were.
Yeah,
Wasn't good.
I don't blame you.
The rocks were cool.
The course is sick,
Yeah.
but
Oh yeah, the views and the the
yeah,
setup
that's
was
what you're
awesome.
paying for. Yeah, the greens were so bad though. All right, so number 11 Oregon versus number 3 Georgia. Georgia is -17.5. The over under is 51.5. This is which one's Mercedes Benz?
It's at Hotlanta.
Yeah,
That's what I
Hotlanta.
thought. So it's pretty
So,
much a home game
yeah.
for Georgia. So yeah,
I'm just taking the over. I think they'll both put up points. And 17.5's a lot, so I'm gonna stay away.
Bo Nix. Yeah, he's at Oregon now. Is he a senior? Is this his last
Gotta
year
be.
then?
Yeah. He's like a Perry Ellis these days.
you said the over.
Yep.
So Georgia's games last year went notoriously like under, right?
Yeah,
or
'cause
at
their
least
defense is
the opposing
unbelievable.
team went under. I think that
They also had one of the best defenses of all time.
Yeah,
yeah,
their
like
defense
they
is
don't have Jordan
unbelievable.
Davis anymore. I don't
They
know. who-
lost a shit ton of
Yeah.
guys, but I'm sure they're absolutely loaded again. So
Oregon's who's their coach now? Do we know?
Dan Lanning,
Where's he from?
Georgia.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Give me Oregon plus 17.5.
Ooh.
That convinced me.
All right.
Bo Nix absolutely stinks. I'm going with the under. Oregon, Georgia under 51.5. I think Georgia's
I love Bo Nix.
I like him too, but he stinks.
I wish you could bet.
His name's incredible
It's
for
incredible.
a quarterback.
Like you can't bet on college quarterbacks to throw like a pick, right? Like they never give those odds.
I don't know if they do. Or
That'd
not.
be a great odd bet.
Yeah,
in this game.
I don't think Oregon is going to score a lot of points. I think Georgia's defense will shut them down. Georgia always has a great defense, so
They lost their running back too? Georgia.
I don't know.
Zamir
Melvin?
White.
Georgia's got just replacements.
I mean,
though.
yeah,
Yeah.
they have
Georgia.
replacements.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But they
I'm,
did, yeah.
I'm going with the under.
Georgia.
I'm also going with the under. I got to get away from Ty here at some point, but I could see like 30-10.
Yeah, were you guys exchanging notes before the episode? You
No,
guys taking the same
Georgia's-
picks?
I don't know. Georgia's just going to reload.
There's nothing wrong with being on the same track as me.
Cristobal leaving and Bo Nix stinks.
Chill out, man.
So
Oregon was supposed to get crushed in the Ohio State game last year, weren't they?
Yep, they won.
yeah, but still
They
Cristobal
pulled that
with a
out.
different game plan.
But
All right.
now the Georgia coach knows the game plan.
Maybe you're right.
Go
Only time will tell.
Inside info.
Did you take Georgia?
No, I took Oregon.
Oh, okay. Well,
All right.
whatever.
Number 23, Cincinnati at number 19, Arkansas. Arkansas is -6. Over unders 52. Woo, pig suey. Remember how hard we were on Arkansas for a
Dude.
little bit
Oh,
last
it
year?
burned me
Ritter
so bad.
Ritter's gone. Ritter's gone. I'm taking Arkansas -6, dude. Let's go. Let's go, Wild Hogs. The Hogs are back.
I think this is the hardest game. So Ritter's gone. Alex Pierce is gone. but Arkansas lost to
Sauce Gardner's gone.
Alec Burks. I'm taking the points. I like Fickle. I think Fickle's going to have him prepared. Give me Cincinnati +6.
I like Fickle too. Ray Finkel. I wanted Fickle to be our coach.
I'm also going with Cincinnati +6, strictly because they just had a great year last year. I got to believe they're going to be okay again. I love Fickle as well. I think he's a great coach. I'm going to ride with Cincy +6.
Are they future Big 12?
Yeah.
You know what the one thing I missed about this was decoding Ty's writing every week to remember my picks.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be a nightmare.
Why do we put him in charge again?
I don't know. Do you want me to write?
No, I like doing it.
Okay.
I like it.
Um,
I love decoding.
Arkansas's got too much coming back. Cincinnati lost too much. Losing Ritter, Sauce Gardner, Kobe Bryant. Who was their running back? The running back, Ford.
Ford.
They lose.
Pierce was good too.
They lose Pierce. They lose. Who else they lose?
Everyone.
They lose a lot. Arkansas's got too much coming back. I'll take Arkansas.
Yeah, baby, let's go. Wild
Big.
Hogs, we ride.
Arkansas disappoints though.
Nah, man, Wild Hogs, we out here, man.
Remember that Georgia game last year? They got fucking smoked.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Georgia smokes everyone.
All right. Next game, number 7 Utah at Florida. Utah's -2.5. The over/under is 50.5. Pac-12 going to the swamp.
Here's all I'm saying, dude. You take two groups of people. You take Mormons and you take people from Florida. If they have a war, I'm taking Florida all day. So I'll be taking the Gators +2.5 at home. Welcome to the swamp.
Chomp.
Chomp.
So, who's the quarterback at Florida now? I forget his name.
AR.
Anthony Richardson?
No, I thought he
AR
left.
15.
He left.
No.
He didn't.
No,
Oh, he
yeah.
didn't. Who left? Someone left.
Emory.
Yeah.
Jones.
Emory Jones. Yeah.
Where'd he go?
He stunk.
He's starting somewhere.
Look him up. I'm
But
curious
Richardson's
about him.
what, a sophomore now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a fucking stud.
He can run the ball nice. Utah's they played so good last year. I don't know. How much did they lose? Anyone
What are you
know?
doing?
It's probably the interweb. Who knows?
Ty, you got their starters returning for Utah?
I think they have a
Arizona
lot back.
State.
Utah does.
Oh, he's playing for Herm.
Where's he at?
Arizona State.
Oh, okay.
Pac-12 stinks.
I think I'm pretty sure Utah has a lot coming back.
And they were fucking good.
They were really good.
They gave Ohio State a game in the bowl game, right?
Hey, Ty, you
Yes.
seen
that was like an
kid?
all-time game.
That dude.
You seen
really,
that
you
dude?
really think that dude's gonna cover 6.5?
Look
Yeah.
at him. What a dork.
Yeah, right, dude.
What a
Look at
dweeb.
this kid.
That's a quarterback.
That is a
Quarterback.
fucking
Looks like
quarterback.
He's trying
dude.
to poop.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Whatever, man.
I'm taking.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Give me
stud.
Florida +2.5. It's at home.
Woo! Welcome to the swamp, bro. Taking Florida man versus
Swamp's
Mormons all
different.
day.
I hate to do it, but I'm going Utah -2.5. Utah, like I said, I'm pretty sure they have a shit ton coming back. They were really good last year. I'm just riding with Utah.
I will go Florida +2.5.
Chomp.
Can't go against my guy, especially in the swamp.
Swamp, baby. Chomp, chomp, dude. Let's go.
I'll be the bad guy and do it.
You
Sorry, Jacko,
Yeah,
but
and
I
fucking
think they're going
asshole,
down.
dude.
Go Gators.
And you hate the kid.
Don't even fucking start about the kids. All right, this is season 2. We're past that. I love the freaking kids.
Utah will lose this game and then go on a run again.
We'll see. All right. Haha, here we go. Number 5, Notre Dame at number 2, Ohio State. Ohio State's -16.5. Over under is 58.5.
Oh man. I'm taking Notre Dame +16.5. That's a lot of points. Ohio State's going to be really good, but I don't know if Notre Dame loses by more than 16.5. They probably should just drop out of the top 25.
So out of this game and Oregon, Georgia, which game's the better game?
This one.
You think?
Yeah. think they're both routes.
I want the over
No
58.5. I think Ohio State's going to put up points, and then if Notre Dame can keep up at all, it's going to go over
What's the
easily.
number?
58.5.
58.5.
Yeah.
When they keep up.
Sorry, Melvin. I'm taking Ohio State minus 16.5. They absolutely own Notre Dame every time they play them. They beat the living fuck out of them, and I think even you know that. If it was a couple weeks into the year, I might feel different. I don't know. Ohio State, sometimes they come out slow, so I just think they're really good. I don't know enough about Notre Dame yet, so I'm riding with the Buckeyes.
Is Marvin Harrison Jr. going to be a big factor this year?
He's supposed to be a stud.
Yeah, their receivers are insane.
Yeah.
How's ND's corners?
Another year of experience. I think the only thing that'll help is that they have more experience than Ohio State's receivers. But that still doesn't mean I'm confident.
So high scoring game.
Notre Dame's defense should be really, really good. It's just Ohio State can literally score 35 on anybody.
And it's at the shoe.
Like I'm not kidding. Like, Notre Dame's defense should be like really freaking good, but
isn't their coach a defensive coach too?
Yeah. So I don't know. Is it my
Ohio State.
So what are you picking?
I mean, I can't go against them. I said for a while that like I'm not gonna take Notre Dame. I'm gonna take the over.
You've told me forever since the lines came out to take Ohio State.
I have, and
Well, yeah, that's how he
That's
rolls.
what kind of
that's my
fan he
defense
is.
mechanism.
That's how he rolls, dude.
I'm not
At
gonna.
least I stick with
I'm
my
not gonna
team.
lay money on. I typically don't. I don't bet Notre Dame like in general. I don't typically bet spreads.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take the over or the under, unless it's like truly a game that I know that they're gonna cover. I feel like they're really gonna cover, but
So if
I am
Melvin
not
bets
confident.
spreads,
I am not
Fade 'em.
confident on this game at all. Notre Dame is way too much to prove, and Ohio State has literally everybody back needed to make a national championship run. So it's not as much as me not wanting to pick Notre Dame. It's that I agree Ohio State can put up 35 to 42 on literally anybody. Notre Dame just has to put up their share of the points. So the over.
All right, gotcha. So the rest of these games were kind of just fill-in games. It's hard to get 10 good games week one. So I tried to do some conference games, just some different games.
I feel like week 2 is always harder.
The first couple weeks are kind of difficult.
Because the first week they always have like one or two like big ones, and then
Yeah.
it fades after that.
Louisville at Syracuse. Louisville's minus 4.5. The over/under is 58.5.
I'm taking Louisville minus 4.5. That's really all I have to say.
I'm taking Louisville minus 4.5 too. Malik Cunningham. He could have 6 touchdowns himself.
I'm also going to take Louisville minus 4.5, but I will say that Syracuse has a really good running back.
I fucking hate their field.
I can't remember his name, but I know they have a really good running back.
I think it's like Ty Jordan or something like that.
Yeah, I know he's supposed to have a really good year.
Manti Jordan? What if he just looks just like Ty? Has like a bun and
What if it was just me?
No, Sean Tucker. I was way wrong.
That's it. Yeah,
Ty Jordan.
that's
but,
close.
that's the only. I don't know anything else about Syracuse really, but I'm gonna ride with Louisville as well.
Yeah, my answers will be pretty quick for these last ones because I don't know much.
Yeah,
I'll take the over 58.5.
All right. Points. Like your fucking style, pal.
all right. Sorry. Army at Coastal Carolina. Coastal Carolina's minus 2.5. The over/under is 54.5. I put this one on because Brady's boy is still with Coastal Carolina. So this
My
is
God.
the only other game that I thought will be decent. I'm sure there will be other ones, but this one really won't be a bad game to watch. Army's actually always pretty decent as well. So
I'm
Grayson
gonna
McCall, right?
yeah. I'm gonna take the Chandeliers minus 2.5.
The Chandeliers, baby.
Yeah, dude. The boys are back, so let's go Coast.
Army plays they're fun to watch, but like they play the same type of football every single year, I feel
Yeah.
like. But I like Grayson McCall. I gotta take him minus 2.5.
McCall.
Year older, more experience. He's got it.
I'm also riding with Coastal just because I love Grayson McCall. He's a stud.
McCall.
Is he a junior this year? Is he a senior?
Yeah. Melvin,
I'll take Coastal minus 2.5.
let's go, baby. We
Oh,
all
wait, no,
ride.
wait, wait, no, what
Squad
did I write?
ride.
We
Wait,
ride, dude.
Let's see what he wrote down. Let's
Uh-oh.
see what
No,
he
I
wrote
didn't. I
down.
had the under. Under 54.5.
So you're on the under now.
Huh?
You're officially on the under.
I'm on the under, yeah.
Okay.
I had it written down as the under.
Boo.
I can't go Service Academy's over.
All right. I only did these other two because I think it's cool how they're doing college football this year. Like, literally from the Thursday of WVU Pitt to Monday, there's college games every day. Like that Friday as well, there's like 10 games, but there really just wasn't any like ones that interested me to put on here. So Sunday we have, I kind of did this for Melvin too with his old coach being there. Florida State at LSU. LSU's minus 3.5. The over/under's 51.5. Games at the Superdome, so it'll be in Louisiana.
Is he the most winningest coach in Notre Dame history now?
I
Melvin?
hate him. I'll say it right now. I hate the most winningest coach in Notre Dame history.
Well,
He sucks.
I hate him.
He's gonna have LSU so good here in a couple of years again.
I don't know. This one's hard, if I'm being honest. Because Florida State could just be really good, but we don't know.
That I know nothing about Florida State.
I'm gonna take the experience with the most winningest coach in Notre Dame
Jordan
history
Travis, baby.
and take LSU
Florida
minus
State quarterback?
3.5.
LSU got Jaden Daniels too from Arizona State.
So LSU got a first year
LSU, you said?
coach.
Yeah.
They don't have a first.
Not
coach.
first. Okay, you know what I mean. He just got hired. Florida State. How experienced is their head coach?
Norvell.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been there for a couple years.
He
Okay.
sucks though.
Yeah.
I'm taking Florida State plus 3.5. We don't know shit about these teams, so I'm gonna take the points.
Home game.
I'm going with LSU minus 3.5. I think they're gonna be fired up for their boy in the Superdome.
Yeah.
Gonna be a lot of fucking gumbo eaters down there. A lot of fucking
Yeah.
LSU people.
Some
I'm
Mardi
going to
Gras
ride with
beads,
LSU minus 3.5.
titties out.
I'm not betting him.
So what are you betting then?
What do you think I'm betting?
Florida State?
Yeah, I'm not betting him. I'll bet against them every single game this year.
Okay.
You won't even go like over under against him. You'll
No,
just go
I'm
against
going
him.
against him every single game. Every single time LSU's on the card, I'll say it this year. I'm going against Brian Kelly.
Ty, make sure to put
So-
him on every week.
Notre Dame would have had
What, LSU?
better
Yeah.
years without him.
No, he built the program to what it is now, and I'm thankful for that.
He got
but
that program to the farthest it was going to go.
Yeah, because if it wasn't for
I don't-
Rudy,
I somewhat disagree
how?
I don't think so.
because he wasn't as much as people want to say. Like he wasn't as good of a recruiter as people want to say, or as people want to admit it.
You don't need to recruit when you have Rudy, dude. It's a
He, like,
reason
wouldn't-
why the school means anything.
The more and more stories that come out, like the kids that Freeman has got to commit,
Kid went to Holy Cross just to
have
play a couple
literally come out and
snaps.
said like, "Yeah, I never talked to Brian Kelly. I never had conversations with Brian Kelly."
Yeah.
He was
And, like, You
busy.
can't do that with top tier players who like want to. Literally, like they're 18-year-old kids, and 18-year-old kids suck now.
Yeah.
They're awful.
Jesus.
He hates the kids.
He
All right,
hates the kids.
so-
But he just wouldn't talk to him. So you need to talk to him in order to get him to go to your program, and he wouldn't do it. So I disagree that he took it as far as he could. He just got lazy and wanted to golf too much.
Can you blame him?
Not really, but
I know another coach that's up on the hill that likes to do that. And why you think they suck every year? Because all he does is golf.
Whoa,
What a shot.
Shots fired.
Whoa, dude.
Not to name names.
Holy shit.
Just saying. I probably shouldn't say that. That was rude of me. I didn't mean it.
Apologize.
I actually am going to apologize because I do hope this school does well. I have a very good friend who coaches up there. I root for them. So that was very rude of me, but it was. It's not a lie. That's all I'm saying.
It's not a lie.
Double down, baby.
I mean, he's.
He apologized, but then he doubled down.
Double
Yeah,
down,
I mean,
dude.
I'm apologizing. That was very rude. I'm sorry I said that,
But
Stick
but
by
it's
it.
not like I'm lying.
Stick by it.
I'm sorry.
let's go, dude.
Let's go team up on the hill that I'm not going to name.
Don't apologize to me. Apologize to your friend.
Well, he knows that I root for him and them, but it was just I mean, my fiance is the head cheering coach up there.
I
again.
thought he was gonna say he knows that he golfs too much. I mean,
I mean, she's back up on the hill, dude. I'm a big hill guy again. So
Big hill guy.
yeah, huge.
go Bison.
Yeah,
Is that what they are?
No.
the other
We
team
can't-
up on the
it's-
hill
we can't,
that we're not
we can't
naming.
name names.
Oh, okay. I got you.
The Bison.
The
yeah.
Bison.
Okay.
The team way up on the hill.
Yeah,
Yeah, their fucking coach just golfs too much.
way too much.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Yeah.
All right, last game, Monday night. Number 4, Clemson versus Georgia Tech. Clemson is minus 21.5. The over-under is 48.5. This game is also at Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
I saw the video of a seal picking Georgia Tech's helmet.
I saw that.
And this is a home game for Georgia Tech as well because it's back in Georgia. So I'll be taking Georgia Tech plus 21.5.
But does Georgia Tech really care about football?
It's a seal, dude. The seal picked
I
it.
mean, the CO did pick them.
So I
They're
don't know
plus
what-
900, and he still picked
I
them.
mean, you kind of got my hands tied, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you want to do?
I'm going to take the over. If Clemson is any good, they'll put up points. So give me the over at 48.5.
I'm going with the fucking seal, too.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know enough about Clemson yet. I mean, I think prove me wrong, DJ Ukulele. I want to see you fuckers
Ukulele.
in fucking Charlotte. So prove me wrong. But I'm going Georgia Tech plus 21.5, even though I know Georgia Tech is so fucking bad.
The seal.
I'll take Clemson minus 21.5. They're my future. Got to ride with them.
Obviously, you don't trust the seal. It's evident.
Nope.
I'll ride with the seal. All right, that's all the games.
We're just going to cut it right there.
Yeah.
So like now
Bye.
what?
Nah, I mean,
Bye. You say we're going to cut it?
I mean,
I
yeah.
didn't say anything, and I thought you listened to me.
I do. I'm sorry. But I stand
Yeah.
by what I said.
It's a good episode.
It
Long
was a great
episode.
episode. Week 1, it's always the longest.
Yeah, and honestly, dude, I feel like we kind of backed ourselves in a corner too because now that we have to do NFL, it's going to be just as long.
And we're going to have to talk about Pitt WVU
Yeah,
for 20
I'm excited.
minutes next week.
You guys might not want to talk about it for very long.
You might not want to talk about it at all.
I might not show up. We might be canceled
I
going into
might-
week 2.
We
I
might
be
get into a
skipping
fight
next week,
before it
too.
starts.
Huh?
I might be skipping next week.
Nah, dude.
No one cares if you guys get annihilated besides you.
You already
I
said you
care.
might get annihilated, so.
Go Irish.
Realistic.
The luck of the fucking Irish,
It's good
dude.
to be realistic.
You got Jesus on your side.
I'm not kidding,
Yeah.
though. If Notre Dame were to somehow pull that out,
They're gonna.
I truly don't think that I could be any happier out. That'd be like the third happiest day of my life.
I like to root for my friends. I don't think I would ever see Neil happier
I know.
in his life than if they win against Ohio State.
And he's married.
Unless
Can you please address him by his real name?
Melvin, whatever. Unless like
Quit saying it.
the only other way you'd be happier is if a certain friend of ours was there that liked Ohio State and you could rub it in his face.
I just, I don't know. I truly think that, like, is it wrong of me to consider if Notre Dame loses by 10, like,
That's
a good, like,
yeah,
showing
that's good. That's
and, like, a
good.
decent, like, I would be upset that they lost, but I would feel a lot better about it if they lost by 10 versus if they lost by 30.
Well, I mean, yeah, especially in this college football playoff era, they'll
In the
take that
shoe.
into account.
Like, if they at least compete, you can't just take them out of the football playoff. Like, you can't do that.
No, I
Yeah.
agree.
But if they lose by 40, then
I'm excited, man. There are a lot of good college football this weekend, and
I
yeah.
want the big teams that have been down lately to come back.
we're back though, man.
Like as much as I hate Notre Dame, like they're kind of boring sometimes. I want them to be back. I want Miami to be back.
Texas A&M.
Florida State.
you understand that night in Deep Creek, I'm going to be, like, miserable.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
we're gonna have a good time.
no, dude.
Miserable.
Dude, I will be in a bedroom watching Game of Thrones if you think I'm fucking missing that.
What do you mean? It's on Sunday.
Yeah,
That's
the game's on Saturday.
oh shit. All right, I'll watch it with you then, man.
I'll be in bed with you Sunday.
Yeah. No, 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 no,
There's a
no,
football game on.
no.
Sunday night.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Shout out. Wait, are we leaving?
Yeah, I can't find any good White Claw game videos right now.
So we didn't talk that much shit about WVU Pitt.
Holy shit.
Let
But
the best team win.
Next week
Next
will
week's
be
gonna bad.
different.
I thought-
That'll be different.
Listen, I've grown up a lot. I'm very respectful now. I have not talked any shit on Twitter besides the Clough because he won't leave me the fuck alone about the game. So
Which do you really think those were goose feet or was that those dinosaur feet? There's no
Those
way
were
those.
fucking huge.
Yeah, there's no way that was. I think he was like.
It
I
could have
think
been like a really
camera-
big
the
sea
camera
turtle
angle-
that was like
camera angle
200
means a
years
lot.
old.
Well, I mean, like those feet were fucking thick, dude. That's not a goose.
no way that's a goose.
I
fight.
just think it's funny that like you believe that.
I believe that that's dinosaur feet. Dude, when were dinosaurs around? Millions of years ago. That's what
Right.
the thing said.
Right.
I believe in dinosaurs. I
Right.
believe in sea turtles. I just don't believe in old ass sea turtles.
Why? It's the same. You know
It's
what?
not the
It's
same thing.
concept.
It's
but
not.
You refuse to acknowledge it and believe it. This
It's
is a whole
not the
different
same
argument.
thing.
Invite me on the Juice Box Pod and we'll have this debate. Where this is not a sea turtle debate club.
So those footprints were pretty well, like you could see them pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't like
Look at the
erosion and like the water flow like wash them away a little
That's
bit
Very good point.
over
It wasn't
millions
like
of
dirt.
years?
No, but that was
No,
the
but I'm a
that was-
doctor.
that was the
Oh
point
my
of the
God,
thing,
you
though.
wanted to say that.
That was
You
the
wanted
point.
to say that no matter what.
Because there was a bunch of shit caked on top of it, and whatever eroded over it, it was covered up, and then whatever disappeared.
That's
So
a
what you're
good
saying is
counter
they were-
argument.
So what you're saying is they used to be a lot bigger, and then just stuff just started piling on top of it, so it just shrunk.
No, I'm saying that it was covered up,
Covered by what?
soil, rocks.
Soil.
Then
wouldn't
why
last
did they not
millions
fill
of
in the
years.
holes?
Huh?
You said it's covered up. They just
Dude, listen,
there are holes right there, right?
I don't run
There are
nature,
holes.
dude.
But you just told me they were covered up by rocks and soil. Are rocks and soil not going to fill into a one big
No,
hole?
because those fucking things have been there for so long that it's cemented into the ground.
But
It's part of the
a hole.
But right now
foundation
you
of
can
the
see
earth.
it
It's a
plain as
hole.
day.
It's a dent in the ground.
You guys just don't appreciate the foundation of dinosaurs, dude.
Also, how could a dinosaur leave a footprint in a rock?
It wasn't a rock. Wasn't
The
it like
same the same way fucking pyramids decided to pop out. I don't fucking
did
know.
they
They
built
built
the
the
pyramid?
pyramids. What do you
How?
mean? What do you mean?
How?
You tell me how the fucking
How?
people built those things back in the day.
You're telling me you don't believe that people built pyramids?
No.
How?
Not for
You're
a second.
kidding. You're joking.
People
But how?
They
They're
had their
slated-
ways, bro.
Did they carry those rocks on
Yeah,
their back?
what the fuck did they do? Strap them up and pull them up
That's
on the
the
fucking
real
thing?
Tell me they
argument.
didn't have a system as to how to get those things up?
Dude, we just discovered the internet like 20 years
There's
ago.
no way that those things just appeared. How do you just make a pyramid
God.
appear?
God.
Aliens, bro.
called
Aliens,
God.
aliens made the pyramids. You hear yourself?
Yes, dude. You tell me how they showed up.
They built them.
With what?
With how?
Rope
Oh
and
my
pulleys.
God.
Ropes couldn't carry
Oh
that
my
shit.
God.
Are you kidding? You really think that people built the pyramids?
Look,
They didn't
it's a
know
top-
physics
it's a
back
top
then.
Search.
Well, it's because they're
the most
listening
plausible
to us.
one is that the Egyptians employed a sloping and encircling embankment of brick, earth, and sand, which was increased in height and length as the pyramid rose.
What's that have to do with how they built it, dude?
Stone blocks were hauled up the ramp by means of sledges, rollers, and levers, which mean they didn't have to lift it. They were rollers, so they just had to push it.
Dude, we
You know how fucking like
we
you
just
can't just walk on a pyramid though.
we just invented the wheel.
Okay, so if they did that, you know how many people died trying to push those rocks up a ledge?
Probably. They didn't care, though. They wanted to build the pyramid.
Were you talking the fucking mic?
Why am I the only one that believes that they actually built pyramids?
I'm not saying they didn't, but I mean that's a great discussion right there.
I just don't get how you have pyramids in Mexico, pyramids in Egypt, when they didn't even speak to each other and they magically both decided at the same
They're
time,
Mexican
I'm going to build a
pyramids.
fucking pyramid,
Neil,
dude.
like Guatemala and shit. Yeah, there's pyramids.
That's Mexico. You're telling me
That
That
wanted
one's
to call
more
you out.
believable to build
Yeah.
though. That one's more believable.
No, but Ty, the point I'm making is they couldn't communicate. How did they decide to make the same thing at the same time?
well, maybe
Aliens.
that's why
That
they
is
look
true.
different though.
Aliens, dude.
That's-
Aliens.
I'm done with you. I'm
All
done.
right, let's wrap.
Yeah, follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Juice Fisherman. Make sure to subscribe to the Juice Box Podcast. Make sure to subscribe to the Juice Box Podcast YouTube. Happy birthday to the Juice Box. Yep.
all that. Happy birthday, Juice Box. Follow me on Twitter, Brady_21_.
Why so many?
Why so many what, Ty?
Underscores.
Because
It's so difficult for our
Brady's a
followers to follow
popular
you.
name.
No screaming. All right.
It's a popular name.
Go ahead, continue. Is that it?
I'm done.
Brady_21. Brady_21_ on Twitter for Brady. At Tyler Drode 24 _ 1 _
That's it.
At Tyler Drode 24 _ Twitter and Instagram. Same name on both.
I'll keep it pretty simple. No underscores. At Melvin the Intern. On Twitter. That's it.
Is that it?
That's
Anyone
it.
got anything else?
Go Irish.
Go Mounties.
Hilda Pitt. Peace.